Lesson 3: A Teenager to Change the World. 199 NOs and 1 Yes. Part 1. Pancreatic cancer is a nasty disease. Most patients with this disease are diagnosed too late and few survive after 5 years. This is mainly because detecting pancreatic cancer has been very difficult and often inaccurate. Jack Andraka, an American high school student, had a close friend, Uncle Ted, who also died of the disease. Uncle Ted had been like his real uncle, and Jack really liked him giving good advice whenever Jack was in trouble. Uncle Ted used to say, "There is a better way," and would show him how to get out of problems. The news of Uncle Ted suffering from the disease shocked and confused Jack. He began to wonder, why couldn't the doctors find the cancer earlier? That was when he thought he would find a cure for pancreatic cancer. Part 2. On the internet, he came across a database of proteins found in pancreatic cancer patients. He thought that if there was a protein that increased from the early stages of the disease, it could be used as a marker to detect the disease. But Jack hit a wall. The number of proteins in the database was no less than 8,000. What do you think he did? Actually, he remembered talking to Uncle Ted about his future dreams. Jack wanted to be a doctor to help people. Uncle Ted said, "When obstacles appear overwhelming, stay focused on who could be affected by your work and all the good it could do. Remember the patient." Those words kept Jack going. He went through the whole database, checking each protein one by one. In the end, he came across one protein that had increased from the early stages of the disease. He had found the marker. Part 3. Now Jack needed lab space to carry out further experiments. He wrote to 200 professors who specialized in pancreatic cancer and asked for some lab space. Within a month, he received 199 rejections. One of the letters said, "Before you continue wasting any more of my fellow researchers' precious time, I suggest you better educate yourself in your field of interest." He felt hurt, but he was still determined. Then one day, when he came home from school and opened his inbox, he found a message from Dr. Mehta, a professor at Johns Hopkins University. The message said, "This is a really interesting proposal. Come in and talk about it." Part 4. Dr. Mehta led him into a small meeting room. There, a number of doctors came in one after another and fired questions at him. It was exhausting, but Jack managed to answer all the questions. Then he heard the words from Dr. Mehta, "Okay, let's do this." 11 Jack's hard work paid off several months after that. Today, thanks to Jack's early detection method, pancreatic cancer can be found very quickly and accurately at a very low cost. In the future, more and more people will be taking the test and be able to survive the disease. 12 people ask, "How did you manage to come up with such an innovative method?" He simply answers, "It was by a ton of hard work and a ton of failures." Jack had truly lived up to Uncle Ted's words. There is a better way, and remember the patient.